Hello YouTube, today I'll show you how I capture the moon using my Dobsonian on equatorial platform. It's already dark, so I have centered the moon in the field of view, started the equatorial platform, and begun capturing the first frames. I'm recording a 500 frame video with my IMX571 camera at the default gain with the exposure set to around 2.5 seconds. I make sure not to oversaturate the histogram. I try to keep it below about 80% to avoid blowing out the brighter lunar regions. You can adjust the histogram by increasing or decreasing either the gain or the exposure time. I usually record multiple 500 frame videos, just in case one of the captures has issues. It's better to have extra data and be on the safe side. Although I initially centered the moon, after about 15 minutes it drifted slightly to the left of the frame. That's because my platform is set to sidereal tracking speed, while the moon actually moves a bit slower than the stars. Now I will demonstrate how the moon begins to drift once I stop the platform. I'm cutting the power of the platform. Notice that the red indicator light has turned off and the moon is already starting to drift out of the field of view. While we are waiting for the moon to slowly drift out of the frame, let's talk about what comes next in the workflow. First, I'll take the recorded lunar video and stabilize it using a program called pip. Once the video is stabilized and centered, I'll load it into AutoStacker, where I will stack the best frames from the 500 frame capture in a single high quality image. After stacking, the final step is sharpening and enhancing contrast. I personally use PixInsight for this stage, but you can absolutely use free alternatives. Registax is great for wavelet sharpening, and you can combine it with GIMP for final contrast and detail adjustments. Now we are looking at Jupiter. Notice how small it appears in the field of view of the camera sensor. Because of this, even with an 8-inch mirror, I won't capture extremely fine details, but you will still clearly see the great red spot and the main cloud bands in Jupiter's atmosphere. I'll show you this on one of the video captures that I'll use for the final processed image. You can see how Jupiter wobbles due to atmospheric turbulence. This is the effect of seeing conditions. Just like the moon, I'll later process the final image from the video footage using the same workflow, so pip, AutoStacker and PixInsight. Thanks for watching.